Hello, it's the ancient UAV pilot. I'm here to answer some questions which I'm frequently asked. Reference this. This is a 360 fly camera, excellent little camera which, as it says, takes videos and photographs at 360 degrees up to a 4K resolution, so it's a superb little camera. I've used it a number of times, but 99% of times you're going to use it like this, so that the camera is facing up towards the sky if you're outside, ceiling if you're inside. And that to me got a bit boring, and I've got myself a little bit curious, and I thought to myself, what will it be like if it's looking down like this? Quite interesting, I thought, but then I've got the problem of how am I going to get it into that position. I could have boom arms, I could have things, and all a bit messy and a bit difficult to do. And I thought that one of the assets that I already have to my name is this. Now this is a DJI Phantom 4, the Pro version, and it already has a super camera, because there will be a number of people say, well, what's wrong with the camera on it? Nothing at all. It's a superb camera, but it doesn't take 360 degree videos or photos, and it'd be a useful vehicle to take this up there. So I thought, how can I do that? And this is one of the key things that I needed to buy, and it's what's called a gimbal protector, which fits on the landing gear and is designed to protect the gimbal when you're landing and taking off with any drone. Now these come in all shapes and sizes, and it's easy to resource one on the internet, and you can just Google them up, and it's a drone gimbal detector. This one, a Folva Pro. I can't really remember what it was. So how it works is that I drilled myself a hole through the center point here, measuring it out pretty well, and resourced myself a screw which fits into the bottom of here. Yeah, there it is. A number of people do have a problem finding the right screw size, but there is one supplied, and you can take this one out here and use that. It's not designed for this, but it is a screw which will fit. So there we go then. Now you can either fit the gimbal protector on this way with the clamps facing down, or that way. Now to me it gives it the chance of dropping off. So I thought, well, yeah, to me I think I'll have it on this way up. So then it's just a case of attaching this to here. There we go. Now if you want orientation, you have to work out your orientation for the 360 camera. I like to screw it down quite tight, because I really don't want it to come off in flight. And the next thing I've got to do is, first I have to boot up the drone, because the drone has to go through its processes, as you'll see, which moves the camera up and down, so this will be in the way. So let's do that then. Sip of coffee while I'm waiting. There we go, that's all done now. At this time, once that's done, I can lift this up, place it inside, and place it on just like it's meant to be. And I tried to get it as central as I can over the gimbal, point of underneath the gimbal. And that's the point of balance of the aircraft, central point of balance of the aircraft. So that's quite important to get it there. Now, having said that, when you look at this, it does upset the balance and the whole equilibrium of the drone, whichever drone you're using, unless it's a massive one. So I have noticed, and you'll see this in the video that follows this, of this in use, and I did find it quite unstabilizing for the drone. It was quite scary for me, and the reaction time on the controller took a lot longer, and that was scary too. So I've decided that, yeah, this is a good idea. I've had lots of questions and it does work, but I don't think that, me personally, I don't think I'm going to use my drone for the 360 fly again. You know, that's my opinion. But if you want to do it, that's how you do it. But make sure you've got lots of space before you do. And enjoy the video that follows.